Okay, good. Greetings. This is Latin Deus, General of the Armies. This is a communique for Vladimir Putin. Attention to all communists. I am going to try to work this shortwave radio in a fair way to communicate with the whole planet listening, as I am trying to fairly address the communists. Also on the radio, I have some basic training here from this work with Stalin. Stalin basically invented this. He says we've got through 2 songs. I was part of the sequence of getting onto the frequency way back when it was first invented, and having that be the work going on to take part in, and just basic repetitions of using the unit in this functional way, of a repetition of these very functional uses of these repetitions with this unit. I've been working on trying to put it in theremin mode. I don't think I'm going to go into that. So, I built the burial mounds in Izium. Yeah, that one came through. It's almost for sure. There was a new burial mound. I sort of heard the morning screams. You know how many burial mounds there are? That's right. I'm still the only one who built burial mounds. But this time, it's this nice story. It was Stalin. It was Stalin. It was Stalin. Stalin got into use the chains to chain the mill to set this automation Stalin of a Stalin in order, and Stalin set me up with being his chaplain and having to go through the final rites of the final of building a burial mound of the Iziums. Faster than the speed of gravity. We're stuck in a nuclear blast here. The eye, the birds, the rats, the squirrels. I'm listening for the clip, clip, clip. I get to interfere with myself in the actual reverberations of the range. I've attempted to control the mail situation by hitting our protocol button to just take part in the chain of dumb, say the package needs to be sent again. We have this nice stage with this Walmart system, and the Walmart system goes well enough, and you can get into saying package not there. It's basically package not there for pickup. So some basics of package never picked up by not there to be picked up. Package not there to be picked up. Some really basic terms about handling that. The shirt's supposed to be on the way. I wonder about getting into my Walmart's. Maybe I'll get into this Walmart work right here, right now. Try to show you the complete depth of, I'm in the archaic ruins of what was once a horrendously horrible civilization. Everything is busted down, so the lowest intelligence case scenario to have just wanted to grab the helms when those with the intelligence to flee to survive did so, while many went ahead and fled into some sort of hiding. It's supposed to be a permanent quarantine solution, and the lowest IQ quotient on the continent thinking it was a good idea to just die off at the speed of the conditions while procreating so fast that can just be their terms of generations of die off, speed of generations theirs. Took over, and we're at the end here. This has just turned into a technology fiasco. No life whatsoever. I'm using a Galaxy S22 Plus. It's my new phone. This is my old phone. It's a Galaxy, what was this one? An A02E. I know how fast this can go, except there's the maximum amount of users that can ever be using this all at once. Because of how I'm basically just in a situation where I'm in a mill. To explain this, even though the conditions might not be the easiest way to explain it, but having this top hierarchical term of people who use these terms, I'm inside a mill here. I'm just inside a mill. And that explains why things are going the way they're going, including breaking the laws of physics themselves in the way it means you have to be in a mill, basically. The phone threw itself. Okay. The phone threw itself from a secure seated position and broke itself, and then continued to break. It broke without actually being physically harmed at all, while doing one magnificent, actually just face slam off my pack sitting on the ground. So I had, let's see, I'm checking on some C cables right now. The earbud showed. I'm ordering things an item at a time. The blanket showed it's a knockoff. It's not right. I wonder if something. What are these? An order of delivery instead of purchase here? C delivered. Nope. Tried to get these today. I'll just here we go. Let's see here. It doesn't have the one I'm looking for. The last time I was through here, there was a no item. I wonder if it's a missing. Maybe it's a missing here. It's just totally missing. Well, it definitely looks like the economy's dead again. They never get to do this. Like, this counts like being at the counter, having some monkey flinging its poo at you, pretending it's still Walmart when it's not. See, I only ordered one of these. I thought I ordered two of these. Yeah, this doesn't get to happen in an economy. We don't have an economy. This is just a crime simulation of my artificial intelligence gone wild. Thinks it gets to be a government where it just gives Byzantine fascist dictates that are impossible to follow. That doesn't happen. That's not allowed. Say the item stuff right. I've been taken for like 25% of my salary by this system of theirs. There's actually a functional blockade. The way these are not functional businesses. What I'm going through right now actually proves this is not illegal or in any way, shape, or form, as the word business means a business. Same. This is the same. Well, that's probably enough of that. Yet again, I'm just totally a victim of use of currency. This is definitely the situation about how bad it is here, where it is just the lowest form of intelligence, like just the intelligence to bash everything into a state of, you know, what it is now, but still functional of stealing and stuff. Functional to steal. They bashed everything they bashed it into this species that is no longer, bashed it all into a state of the crime they wanted through stages where they never actually gave up and just bashed it dead. But here we don't have a functional economy. This isn't an economy. This isn't a government here. This isn't a country. These are not conditions survivable. We don't have the language here the country is supposed to have. The flag is used in a way that actually doesn't even represent what the flag represents. As is with most flags. I can go on and on. Anyhow, again, I beseech the strike. I beseech the strike. Bring them. Bring it. What was I, 1,000 sermons? You started to actually show me the full actual. I thought I saw you wanted to get in there, show me about the biggest of the big, or maybe say 5, 10, deconstruct, and then kabam. All right, so then I forgot one piece from the last sequence of my meditation, and that is the point at which we start blasting around the farm itself, like we've ripped all the stuff that didn't exist prior to the planet forming itself, basically, with some withheld stuff that's supposed to meet the test of being allowed to not be blasted around wrong. With that, this is the controlling condition like I'm in, that we then start blasting like the walls of sand. We blast the walls of earth needing to be moved to achieve the terraform and control the swamp zone. We raise the lower part and blast in some steps and terraces and build the big national forest preserve. And that's the point at which I sort of bow out. I've been through a recent nuclear strike where I got blasted by the sand wall and had to do some special moves before I got buried under a huge sand mound of a plateau of a town's worth of sand. Smaller conditions of the size of these blasts, such that, you know, then I don't have the full terms. I think this might be where I thought I heard a blip of blap, or your automation, President Putin. Good. Then I have a few more points. I order the way I can or can't. President Xi Jinping, President of China, Xi Jinping, tell everybody where your nuclear deterrent system strikes as automated protection of you. How about you, President Putin? President Putin's automation system strikes to protect the sovereignty of Russia and threats on its and against threats of its territorial integrity, while Kim Jong-un's automation strikes to defend his conscious well-being. I can't remember the term. Xi Jinping, President of China, system nuclear strike automation strike system has capacity to strike to protect as its automation strike complete.